I am so thrilled to have Kalani Pe'a
Aloha!
and Allan Cole,
Hello.
my good friends, my neighbors. And I tell you, the energy, your mana is so powerful and so strong that it just explodes. And
You have mana.
Yeah,
Yes.
but your energy
Oh,
as a people person, you are a loving, hugging people
I'm
person.
a big teddy bear.
You are a
A
big
purplicious teddy bear.
So, and of course, we all know your background. We know about your background and how you've been involved in language. And not only is there a sense of place in the new CD that just came out, No Ani'i,
Yes.
it's about language and a sense of place.
Identity, knowing your sense
Identity.
of place, knowing that if you live in Wailuku or Kihei or Lahaina and you are a resource, become the profound and prominent resource for your family and for the communities you serve. And I'm all about cultural values and practices. It doesn't start elsewhere. It starts at home. And building that foundation starts at home.
And you have a very wonderful, loving mother. I've met
I
a few
love
times
her.
at both Grammys. You bring your mother.
Yes.
And she is a wonderful support
I
system.
feel bad she gave birth to this big boy. Probably had a horrible cesarean, but it's okay.
But you have, what, other brothers as well? A
I'm the
big
eldest
family?
of 5.
Of 5, yeah.
My mom had gave birth to me at 21, so she was a good Mormon girl, and I'm the oldest of 5. I'm an uncle of 5 nieces and nephews.
Big
And,
family,
big
big
family.
ohana.
They big ohana,
Big love.
big love. Yes.
So what's important in this is this, okay, you came out of the box. Your first release gets a Grammy, and it gets a Nā Hōkū, and you make history, and everyone was like, what? And even some of the local people were going, who's this dude coming up here? And then like hitting it right off the bat. So when you come out to do a second, your sophomore release, there was a lot of contemplation on your part about like,
Yes.
okay, you got to show the colors as well, right? It's a lot of pressure on a second release,
Correct.
right? So what'd you do to decide on this one that you might have done differently from the first one?
I went in with the intention of not even thinking about accolades or anything else. I went in to write music. It takes me 5 to 10 minutes to write a mele and then arrange them. I never really planned on saying, okay, what I'm going to do to make it better. As artists, we evolve and we learn new things every day. And through experiences, life experiences. And for me, this album made me cry so many times.
Really?
With Dave Tutsuron didn't make me cry.
Dave
I cried.
is so
He's amazing.
great.
I cried in the studio because I wrote a song, number 3, is about my grandmother, Kahunani, who suffers from Alzheimer's.
Oh, my.
My mom's mom. And
Oh, my.
I wrote
Yeah.
I wrote that for her. I wrote about places that I love, Hamoa Beach, my favorite beach in the world, and Hana. I wrote about cherished ali'i, Ruth Ke'elikolani, my love for people and challenges that I faced as well throughout my journey as a musician. And even number 12 talks about love at home. Nahua o kia lahua means the source. The source of love starts at home, and it's
And you have a song, Wailuku.
and
Oli
talks about
Aloha no
right
Wailuku.
about my beautiful place. I talked about the elements of the natural resources of the place that I live in.
Yeah.
History, bringing talk about King Kahikili of Maui. He used to live up there, and talk about the breeze that calms us.
Yes.
And that all pertains to love, right?
Yes.
And it's more than poetry and metaphoric meaning. It defines who I am as a person. I cried so much on the album because there's so many emotions, so much emotional feelings and laughters, joy, pain, and struggles elaborated in the songwriting. So a lot of people said, you push the envelope a little bit more. I'm like, I had to put in Superstar
I
featuring
noticed that,
the
Superstar.
Carpenters because my mom used to sing that song to me.
Oh.
And coming from this place, we grew up with all kinds of music, whether it's Lola or Genoa Keave or it's Willie K and Amy Hanaili, who's also featured on the album.
Oh,
with
really?
Ho'okena, yes, they're number 1, track number 1, Hilo March. I talk about Hilo, my hometown. I want to take you on a journey, and I didn't sit down and write all this music and say, okay, this got to go here. I'm telling you a story. I'm taking you on a journey.
Yeah.
And this album, this sophomore album, will not. I don't want to compare and contrast this album to my first. I'm all about, and it's beyond the accolades. It's about leaving a legacy for the future generation, so that they understand that the place that I come from, if they're from that similar place, Wailuku, go on your lanai, look on your porch, observe the beautiful natural elements, and if you feel like you need to write a song about that, do it.
Yeah.
Poetry, poems, do it. Write it in your journal. Write
You know,
it all out.
I got a message today on Kalani's Instagram, and it said that I got your album and I love it a lot. I have no idea what you're saying, but I love it a lot.
Wow, isn't that great?
So
you picked up the energy of it.
Yeah, so I think that when it comes to spreading the Hawaiian music and culture worldwide, I think like you have to start somewhere, you know, and we're 2 records deep, and it's small things like that that kind of help, you know, that like ignite the fire and get people engaged and want to learn more and want to end up showing up at the concerts and reading the liner notes and finding out the translations and things like that. Yeah.
And for people to say that with wonderful family, friends, and fans who buy the my album and are not fluent in Olelo Hawaii, there are liner notes, graphics, and liner notes and words and translations. But when I write my song in Hawaiian
Which takes a lot of work.
That was another 80
It's
hours.
a lot of work. Doing
Yes.
all of that is very inexpensive and a lot of work and a lot of pictures.
Yes, a lot of work, a lot of studying, a lot of proofreading and editing. But when we write the liner notes, that's one view, right? Someone will see the translations, whether it's literal or not, or metaphoric or symbolic.
Well, there's a lot of metaphoric in
Correct.
Hawaiian language, right?
Correct. And
I mean,
there's-
all the chants are metaphoric, right?
Yes. I mean, it's truly defining who I am as a Kanaka.
And
So,
now
yeah.
you have been traveling a lot.
Oh, gosh.
You've
that's
been
a
on the
lot.
road a lot. Where have you been in the last 6 months?
All over the world.
know.
Japan.
To
How
the
was-
east.
To the east. I just came back from Orlando from a wonderful concert. in
I saw
Orlando.
you. You went to Disneyland.
It was hot.
I know. That's the hottest time of year. And
I think
humid, right?
And I think if I overcome the heat, I should sing the song Lola, and I would not think about the heat. But it was hot, but it was beautiful. Lots of great people from Hawaii living out there in the east. People from Pennsylvania, Ohio came into the concert. People from New York. It was great. It was fun.
And Japan. Your first
Japan.
time, right?
You know, since E Walea,
That was last year, I
it was
think.
last
yeah.
year.
First time.
Last year. I've been there 5 times. I've 2 tours
Really?
and 3 big concerts. Yeah.
Oh, so now you have a following that's real big there now.
I'm grateful. I have few kumuhula who teach my music out there, and there are dancers. There are millions of dancers out there. So
They love that, don't they? Love
they
the
do.
dance?
I love Japan.
I
love the
know.
food there.
They
too.
show up wearing all purple.
They wear
Oh,
purple.
do they really? Oh my gosh!
Like pom poms and
oh
cheerleading.
my gosh!
They wear
Really?
They're wearing purple, and purple in Japanese murasaki, and Ichiban means the best. So I'll scream on stage in front of all of them. I go Murasaki, Ichiban, purple rules, and they're like, yeah, Murasaki. And
The Japanese write
Yes,
to Kalani
yes.
every day on
Arigato.
social media.
Seriously?
arigato.
Every single day. They do
Wow.
not miss a day.
Seriously, that's
Multiple.
devoted fans.
I actually
My
had one
gosh.
yesterday. They bought all the tickets for the concerts, and they took a picture and they posted it and tagged us. And this is not a show. The show is not till November.
Wow, and they already getting their tickets that far in
Yes.
advance. Not like Maui.
Last minute.
I
They buy at the door, yeah,
Yeah.
over here. But over,
But
I
yeah,
have a
we are
7
grateful for the fans in Japan. They are
Right.
just
I
over
love
the
you.
top, just true dedicated to the culture. And it's so beautiful to see that how much they love the culture and how much they're connected to Hawaii. You know, it's so nice. You know.
And then after this release, of course, in 2 months, October, November, I have a 7-city tour in Japan. 7 cities.
Do you? Oh, how exciting!
My promoter is Kailani International, and they've been there for me. And then I have a 4-state tour, West Coast tour, Colorado, Arizona,
Oh, my.
California, and Oregon. So I mahalo all those who've been part of this
Yeah.
journey with me.
Oh, how exciting. That's wonderful. You know, I play your music also in the station in Sedona that I have.
Thank you so
KUOS.
much.
And Superstar, of course, is,
We're going to Arizona, actually.
I know you are. Superstar is important to you because of your mother.
Yeah, she loves the Carpenters, grew up listening to them, so I had to buy the vinyl as well when I was in Seattle recently for another
and you did buy
music
vinyl.
function.
You're doing
I'm
that.
into the vinyls.
Vinyl.
Like, I want to
Yeah.
take some of your vinyls here or
Yeah.
buy them.
Yeah, well, I
you
have
C
some
and
at home
K?
too. Probably somewhere. There's more down there. That's some of the Hawaiian music and stuff. When that's just we used to have thousands. I mean, you can see there's some on top and there's some.
Amazing.
But no, we used to have thousands, and some, of course, have been lost. And I have some at home, but I don't have a player. I have a turntable in the back room, but I don't have a player at home. My player broke. I have to get another turntable because I love vinyl too. But I'm old enough, Kalani,
No, you're
where
not.
I was
You're
playing
gorgeous.
the two turntables on the air in this studio.
Oh my gosh, your
Honest to
fingernails are
gosh.
purple too.
Well, they are. Oh no, that's not. Oh, you can't.
She
see.
wore purple for me. Murasaki Ichiban. Oh my. And her tuna.
Wow, fancy.
Purple.
Those are nice nails.
I'm going to be
Purple glitter.
Barney for
Those are
Halloween.
really
They could do
nice.
it next door.
Oh,
Yeah, purple glitter. You want
La-
gels.
okay.
You want gels. Gels smoother and they last longer.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, I want to.
Who are some of the artists you have interviewed in this room?
Oh my God, the people we've interviewed in this room, Mick
So
Fleetwood,
for the
of
people,
course.
Mick
the
Fleetwood.
people who are
Of course.
tuning in worldwide, they know.
everyone you can imagine. I
Mick
mean,
Fleetwood,
Fleetwood.
really?
many times.
Yes.
Many
3 or 4
times.
Mick-
Wayne Dyer,
Wow.
who's passed
And
away
Mick
now, and
lives
and
here.
and you know that wonderful, all the great guitarists that were in Mick's band. Of course, Eric Gilliam. How many times?
Oh,
Amy,
love him.
Amy,
Amy.
4
Love
or
them.
5 times.
Love them.
in the
Wow.
studio here.
Love Amy.
But
Amy's
everyone
on
who
the
comes
album.
Amy's
through-
on the album.
Yes, I know. I love Amy too. I really do. Oh gosh, all the great Hawaiian musicians that you can think of pretty
Uncle
much have
George.
been here. Oh,
Everybody.
Uncle George.
4-time Grammy Award winner.
Oh yeah, Uncle George did a radio show on our Hawaiian music station for years. He did the morning show for a while. But no, we and Clifford Niola, of course, many
I love
many
him.
times. And
Yeah.
no, but I mean,
So many.
so many. I can't even tell you how many. That it's because this is the business, and we get the chance. You and I are good friends, but look we're here in the studio,
Yes.
and we haven't had the time to see each other except here in the
know.
studio.
I
Right.
And
know.
isn't that crazy? Like but that's
I'm with
the
the
way it
popular
is.
Cindy Paulos, ladies and gentlemen.
I love how Mick Fleetwood lives here, and then he was honored at the Grammys.
Yes, he was the Music Cares person.
Right,
The group was
the group.
main.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I was at the Grammys.
He won
like,
Album
oh,
of the
you guys
Year in
know
the
he
70s.
lives on the same island as us.
Yes, but did you get to go? That's expensive tickets.
No, I didn't
we
get
can't
to
go
go.
to those.
Yeah,
Those are cost too much.
Yeah,
around.
Music Cares. Yeah, Music Cares. Yeah, the tickets are $1,000 to $2,000 a ticket.
No, it's like I'll just go see him at
that's the
Fleetwood's.
cost
Oh
of,
wait,
That's the cost of my mortgage.
I
Mahalo
know,
nui.
I know.
On Maui no Ka'oi.
No, I mean, you understand that, right? I do too. It's like, but people don't. I mean, you're doing your passion here, and the people get that in Japan. They get it when you're touring, but here you're like a homeboy, right? And everyone
Right.
loves you and hugs you, but it's not like it pays the bills necessarily.
I have to tour. I
You
have to go on tour. The dreadful thing is, I'm going to say the word dreadful, is just packing up and
Oh,
going.
tell me.
It's like, I look at Allan and start crying. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to pack. So now I have to play the song Lola so I can
I guess
feel that I'm
you're
in the
good.
mood.
And I'll get you my new book, How to Fly with Less Stress, is the updated
I got,
version.
oh, you got the, okay.
I have the updated version out now,
Awesome.
so I'll give you that. And I did an audiobook of it.
Amazing.
So, yeah, because you got to do audiobooks
Right.
these days, right? Because
Yeah, technology.
people are listening, in their
Yes.
car or whenever, But, I mean, I love this. I love this CD, and we're going to go out by playing, I think, well, I don't know which to play. I was going to play, I listened to, and I loved it all,
What
but
did
No,
you
I
like?
Need, you like No,
Oh, yeah, that's a
no.
self-titled album.
yeah, we're going to go
Means
out.
we belong here.
You do. And
Thank you, Cindy.
Title track.
you want to hum along a few bars here so that you're...
Oh, this one is Kahunani no
Oh, it
Ola'a,
jumped
number 3.
Oh, wait, jump. Let me move
You wanna
it back.
change?
Yeah, I want to change this. There we go.
Right here. Oh, no anei. Talks about we belong here. You become a source.
You are a source.
No anei Coca-Cola. No anei Coca-Cola. Ea. Hena kupuna. Mahalo, Cindy.
Oh, it's so
Weehaw!
Ea. Hena makua.
It's a dance song.
happy song.
It is. I like
An
happy
anthem.
songs.
Yes.
It is. It's wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
I love it. It's wonderful.
My huli kua mai amakola ea. To all the people of Hawaii. To all the people of Hawaii. Okay, we're going to bring in the drums and the bass. Here we go.
Yeehaw.
No ane I ko ka kopono hea. E nā kupuna. Yeehaw! Mahalo ke AOI 95.1 FM Maui with Sandy Pablos.
Oh, great job. Great job. Love it. Wow, it's wonderful music. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, my friend. Miss you,
aloha.
and we will
Stay in touch.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Aloha.